Beyond Kashmir, how Pakistan, one of world's most dangerous nations, exports terror globally. Pakistan has a track record of sponsoring, sheltering, and exporting terrorism and is one of the most dangerous and destabilizing forces in the world, top government sources have told CNN News 18 in the aftermath of the Pahalgam attack. For decades, its soil has been used as a launchpad for cross-border terrorism, insurgency, and extremist ideology, and the April 22 Pahalgam terror attack has once again brought the spotlight on the neighbor. The sources pointed to problematic statements by Pakistan's top brass to illustrate the point. For instance, in 2018, the former Prime Minister of Pakistan, Nawaz Sharif, had suggested that the Pakistani government played a role in the 2008 Mumbai attacks that were carried out by Lashkar-Taiba, a Pakistan-based Islamist terrorist group. Even Pervez Musharraf, general and former president of Pakistan, had conceded that his forces trained militant groups to fight India in Kashmir. He confessed that the government turned a blind eye because it wanted to force India to enter into negotiations, as well as raise the issue internationally. Just a few days ago, Khawaja Muhammad Asif, Pakistan's defense minister, admitted that the country supported terrorist groups for more than 3 decades, calling it a mistake tied to USLD foreign policy decisions. In an interview with Sky News journalist Yalda Hakim, where he was asked about the renewed tensions between India and Pakistan following the terrorist attack in JKS Pahalgam, Asif said, "Yes, we have been doing this dirty work for America and the West, including Britain, for the last 3 decades. During the interview, Asif also bizarrely claimed the Lashkar-Taiba doesn't exist anymore, accusing India of staging the Pahalgam terror attack in a false flag operation to create a crisis in the region, particularly for Pakistan. Responding to the allegations at the United Nations, India termed Pakistan a rogue state that fuels global terrorism and destabilizes peace. It is unfortunate that one particular delegation has chosen to misuse and undermine this forum, to indulge in propaganda, and make baseless allegations against India. The whole world has heard Pakistan's Defense Minister Khwaja Asif admitting and confessing Pakistan's history of supporting, training and funding terrorist organizations in a recent television interview. India said. Nanan Russia Moscow Concert Hall attack 2024. In April 2025, a Pakistan link emerged in the investigation of the Moscow terror attack. Russian authorities identified the mastermind as a Tajik national and are probing connections to Pakistan, with reports suggesting that the attackers may have had logistical or ideological support tracing back to Pakistani networks. Iran cross-border militancy. Iran has regularly accused Pakistan of harboring and failing to act against Sunni militants who stage attacks across the border. United Kingdom 2005 London bombings. The July 7, 2005, London bombings, carried out by 4 British Islamist terrorists, were linked to training and indoctrination in Pakistan. 3 of the bombers, Mohammad Siddiq Khan, Shahzad Tanweer and Jermaine Lindsay, spent time in Pakistan between 2003 and 2005. Osama bin Laden's sanctuary in Abbottabad, Pakistan. The 2011 U.S. raid that killed al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden in Abbottabad, Pakistan, exposed systemic failures in Pakistan's counter-terrorism efforts. Bin Laden had lived undetected for years in a compound near Pakistan's military academy, raising suspicions of ISI collusion. Jamaat-ul Mujahideen Bangladesh JMB operations. Pakistan's ISI has been accused of funding and training Jamaat-ul Mujahideen Bangladesh JMB, a banned Islamist group responsible for the 2016 Gulshan Kafa copyright attack in Dhaka. 20 hostages killed. In 2015, Bangladeshi authorities expelled Pakistani diplomats after catching them red-handed transferring funds to JMB operatives. A 2020 intelligence report revealed ISIS involvement in training 40 Rohingya refugees in Bangladesh's Cox's Bazar camps through JMB, aiming to infiltrate them into India. JMB's network, funded via Gulf-based NGOs and Pakistani intermediaries, spans Bangladesh and India, with sleeper cells in states like West Bengal and Kerala. The group's ties to Pakistan's intelligence apparatus illustrate Islamabad's alleged use of transnational proxies to destabilize regional rivals. Nanan behind Pakistan's denials is a stark reality, a military and intelligence network that has turned soldiers into jihadist trainers, fueling decades of terror across South Asia. Pakistan hosts a network of terror training camps across provinces like Punjab, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa formerly NWFP, Waziristan, and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir Pak. These camps, operated by groups such as Lashkar-Taiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed Jem, Hizbul Mujahideen Hum, and transnational outfits like ISIS Khorasan, serve as hubs for radicalization, weapons training, and suicide mission preparation. Ex-Pakistani army personnel often assist in training, lending military expertise to enhance operational lethality. The U.S. State Department's Country Reports on Terrorism 2019 identified Pakistan as a country that continued to serve as a safe haven for certain regionally focused terrorist groups. In a report titled Pakistan Army and Terrorism: An Unholy Alliance, the European Foundation for South Asian Studies highlights a deeply entrenched relationship among Pakistan's military establishment, its intelligence agency ISI and radical religious leaders. In September 2019, Brigadier Shah made a startling admission during a national television interview on Pakistani private news channel Hum News. Speaking to journalist Nadeem Malik during a talk show, Shah confessed that Pakistan had spent millions of rupees on the terror outfit Jaimat-ud-Dawla in an effort to mainstream the group. Swipe left for next video. In an interview, Musharraf acknowledged that Kashmiris were trained in Pakistan as mujahideen to fight against the Indian Army in Jammu and Kashmir. He went further, describing jihadi terrorists as Pakistan's heroes and even naming global terrorists Osama bin Laden, Ayman al-Zawahiri and Jalaluddin Haqqani among those considered heroes by Pakistan. The inputs came a day after a high-level meet was held on Tuesday night by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in which, sources said, the PM gave the armed forces operational freedom to respond. Latest blogs.